Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into the world of classic wheat pennies, those little copper treasures that could be hiding in your change jar or tucked away in an old coin collection. Some of these pennies, with the right features, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, grab your magnifying glass, sit back, and let's explore these beautiful coins one by one. The 1949 wheat penny is an intriguing piece of American history that continues to captivate collectors and enthusiasts alike. Minted at the San Francisco Mint, as indicated by the small S mint mark just below the date on the obverse, this coin belongs to the iconic wheat penny series that ran from 1909 to 1958. By 1949, the United States was emerging from the challenges of World War II and entering a period of significant economic growth and cultural transformation. The coins from this era, including the 1949 wheat penny, carried not only monetary value, but also a connection to a time when America was rebuilding, innovating, and thriving. The 1949 wheat penny had a mintage of approximately 64.3 million coins. While this is not a particularly low mintage compared to other years, it still makes the 1949 slightly scarcer than some of the more common wheat pennies from the 1940s. For collectors, this coin's appeal lies in its exceptional significance, its design, and the potential for finding examples in exceptional condition or with rare minting errors. Like many coins in the wheat penny series, the 1949 set is often overlooked in circulation, but for those who know what to look for, it can become a valuable and cherished find. The condition of a 1949 wheat penny plays a critical role in determining its value. Most of the coins that remain today are in circulated condition, meaning they were used in everyday transactions and show varying degrees of wear. A circulated 1949 wheat penny typically exhibits a brownish color, with some loss of detail on Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks on the reverse. These coins are generally worth anywhere from 5 to 25 cents, depending on their level of wear. However, the real excitement begins when a collector discovers a 1949 wheat penny in uncirculated condition. Uncirculated coins, also referred to as mint-state coins, retain their original luster and sharp details because they were never used in commerce. The color of a mint-state wheat penny can range from red to red-brown to brown, with red being the most desirable. A bright red luster 1949 wheat penny, graded MS65 or higher, can be worth anywhere from $50 to $200, depending on the coin's quality and market demand. In exceptional cases, coins graded MS67 or above, which are virtually flawless, have sold for over $1,000 at auction. Collectors prize these high-grade examples because they represent the coin as it looked when it first left the mint, free of wear and imperfections. One of the most exciting aspects of collecting the 1949 wheat penny is the potential to find coins with minting errors. Errors occur when something goes wrong during the minting process, and while they were unintended, they have become highly sought after by collectors. One of the most notable errors for the 1949 is the repunched mint mark, often abbreviated as RPM. GT quemi an viscox lumina pri wenepo. This occurs when the mint mark was struck more than once, resulting in a slight doubling or overlapping of the mark. While the error can be subtle, collectors often use magnification tools to identify it. A well-defined repunched mint mark can turn an ordinary 1949 wheat penny into a coin worth hundreds of dollars. Another error to look for is a doubled die, which occurs when the design on the coin is struck slightly off alignment, creating a doubling effect on parts of the coin. For the 1949 wheat penny, collectors should carefully examine the date, the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" for any signs of doubling. While doubled die errors are not as common for this year, they do exist, and finding one can significantly increase the coin's value. Even a minor doubling error can transform a seemingly ordinary coin into a highly valuable treasure. Bruno. The historical context of the 1949 wheat penny adds another layer of fascination for collectors. By 1949, the United States was experiencing a post-war economic boom. Soldiers had returned home, industries were thriving, and suburban communities were growing rapidly. The penny itself was still a vital part of everyday life, used to buy candy, newspapers, and other small items. For many people, pennies represented a sense of thrift and savings, as children filled piggy banks and families collected change to save for the future. Holding a 1949 wheat penny today is like holding a small piece of that history, a tangible reminder of a time when a penny truly held value. The design of the wheat penny, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner, is another reason why this coin remains so popular among collectors. The obverse features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This design was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, and it has since become one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history. Lincoln's portrait is simple yet powerful, symbolizing unity, leadership, and the ideals of the nation. The reverse of the coin features two wheat stalks, framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. This design, which represents growth and prosperity, has a timeless elegance that continues to appeal to collectors of all ages. For those new to coin collecting, the 1949 wheat penny is an excellent addition to any collection. It is accessible enough to find in circulated condition, but rare enough in higher grades to make it an exciting challenge. Collectors who take the time to carefully examine their coins for condition, color, and errors can uncover hidden value that others may have overlooked. If you believe you have a valuable 1949 wheat penny, it's worth having it professionally graded by a reputable service such as PCGS or NGC. A certified grade not only adds credibility to the coin, but also helps determine its true market value. The thrill of collecting coins, like the 1949 wheat penny, lies in the stories they tell and the excitement of the hunt. Many collectors have fond memories of searching through jars of change, rolls of pennies, or old collections passed down through generations. The joy of discovering a rare or valuable coin is unmatched, and it's a hobby that connects people to history, art, and the simple pleasures of life. The 1949 wheat penny reminds us that even the smallest and most unassuming coins can hold incredible value for those who take the time to look closely. In the end, the 1949 wheat penny is much more than just a coin. It's a piece of American history, a work of art, and a potential treasure waiting to be discovered. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin offers something for everyone: a glimpse into the past, the beauty of its design, and the thrill of uncovering hidden value. For those who appreciate the stories behind the coins, the 1949 wheat penny is a reminder that even the most ordinary objects can hold extraordinary meaning. The 1940 wheat penny is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history that holds both sentimental and monetary value for collectors. Struck at the San Francisco Mint, as denoted by the small S mint mark below the date, this coin represents a period of transition in the United States. By 1940, the country was beginning to recover from the Great Depression, though the world was on the brink of World War II. This historical backdrop makes coins like the 1940 wheat penny particularly meaningful, as they were used during a time of hardship, resilience, and change. Footnote: the mintage for the 1940 wheat penny was approximately 1,1,2,9,4,0,0,0, which is a relatively high number compared to earlier years. While it may not be considered rare in circulated condition, the coin becomes much more valuable when found in higher grades or with unique characteristics. For collectors, the appeal of the 1940 lies not only in its history, but also in its potential to reveal hidden treasures, such as minting errors, pristine condition, or unusual coloration that can dramatically increase its worth. Like all wheat pennies, the 1940 features the iconic design created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. The obverse displays the profile of Abraham Lincoln, a tribute to the beloved 16th President of the United States. Brenner's design was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Lincoln's birth, and it quickly became a staple of American coinage. Lincoln's portrait on the wheat penny is simple yet powerful, symbolizing unity, leadership, and hope during challenging times. The reverse of the coin features two wheat stalks, framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. This design reflects growth and prosperity, values that were especially significant during the economic recovery of the late 1930s and early 1940s. The condition of the 1940 wheat penny is one of the most important factors in determining its value. Most of the coins from this year were heavily circulated, meaning they show significant signs of wear. In circulated condition, a 1940 wheat penny is generally worth between 5 and 25 cents. These coins often have a dull, brownish appearance, with worn details on Lincoln's hair, face, and coat, as well as on the wheat stalks on the reverse. However, coins in better condition, particularly those with sharp details and original luster, can be worth considerably more. Uncirculated examples of the 1940 wheat penny, often referred to as mint state coins, are where collectors begin to see substantial value. A mint-state coin retains its original shine and sharp design because it was never used in commerce. Coins with a bright red or red-brown coloration are especially sought after, as the red luster indicates minimal exposure to the elements. A 1940s wheat penny graded MS65 can fetch anywhere from $50 to $150, depending on its color and overall eye appeal. Coins graded MS67, which are exceptionally rare and nearly flawless, have been known to sell for $1,000 or more at auctions. One of the most exciting aspects of collecting the 1940s wheat penny is the potential to find coins with minting errors. Mint errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, and while these mistakes were unintentional, they have become highly desirable among collectors. One of the most common errors for the 1940s wheat penny is the repunched mint mark, abbreviated as RPM. This happens when the S mint mark was struck more than once, creating a slight doubling or overlapping of the mark. The 1937 wheat penny is a coin that holds both historical significance and collector interest. As one of the many varieties of the Lincoln wheat cent series, it was minted during a time of economic transition and holds a unique place in the history of U.S. coinage. This coin is particularly intriguing due to its rarity, its condition, and its place in the broader context of the Great Depression, which shaped much of the coinage produced during the era. The 1937 S wheat penny was minted in San Francisco, which is indicated by the S mint mark. During this period, the United States Mint produced coins at several different locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The S mint mark is important because it denotes the coin's origin and can affect its value, especially when considering coins that were produced in lower quantities or under unique conditions. The San Francisco Mint, known for producing fewer coins than its counterparts, often has a reputation for producing rarer and more valuable coins, and the 1937 sweet penny is no exception. The Lincoln wheat cent series, which began in 1909, was designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. The obverse of the coin features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse displays 2 stalks of wheat, which is why the coin is commonly referred to as the wheat penny. The 1937 wheat penny is no different in terms of its design, but it stands out due to its condition, minting location, and the economic backdrop of its creation. The year 1937 was a pivotal one in U.S. history. The country was still reeling from the effects of the Great Depression, which had begun nearly a decade earlier. Unemployment was high and the economy was struggling to recover. The U.S. government was actively involved in trying to stimulate the economy through various New Deal programs, and coinage played a small but significant role in this process. The minting of coins, like the 1937 sweet penny, was part of the ongoing effort to provide currency for a nation that was slowly starting to rebound. One of the key features of the 1937 CS wheat penny that collectors look for is its condition. As with all coins, the state of preservation can greatly affect its value. Coins that are well preserved, with minimal wear and tear, are considered to be more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated. The 1937 CS wheat penny is no exception, and coins in mint state or near mint condition can command a premium price. However, it is important to note that even coins with moderate wear can still hold value, especially if they are rare or have unique characteristics. The value of the 1937's wheat penny can vary widely depending on its condition. In general, a coin that is in poor condition may be worth only a few cents, while one that is in excellent or uncirculated condition can be worth significantly more. For example, a 1937 coin penny in good condition might sell for around 10 to 20 cents, while one in extremely fine or uncirculated condition could fetch anywhere from $10 to $50 or more, depending on the specific market conditions at the time of sale. Additionally, any unique characteristics, such as errors or anomalies in the minting process, can increase the value of the coin even further. One of the most significant factors affecting the value of the 1937's wheat penny is the mintage. The San Francisco Mint produced a relatively low number of these coins compared to other mints. This makes the 1937's version of the wheat penny somewhat rarer than others, and rarity is one of the key drivers of value in the coin market. The 1937 wheat penny has a mintage of 269600000, which, while not the lowest of the wheat penny series, is still relatively low compared to some other years and mints. This lower mintage means that fewer coins were available to collectors, and to the general public, which can make the 1937 CS a sort of coin for those looking to complete their collections. As with any coin, there are also potential errors that can increase the value of the 1937 wheat penny. Error coins are those that were minted with some kind of mistake during the production process. These errors can vary greatly, from minor issues like off-center strikes to more significant mistakes like double strikes or incorrect designs. For collectors, error coins are highly prized, and the 1937 wheat penny is no exception. Some of the most valuable 1937 wheat pennies are those that have been struck with noticeable errors, and these coins can command significantly higher prices than their regular counterparts. The condition of a coin is graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin with no signs of wear or damage. The grading scale is used by professional coin graders and is one of the most important factors in determining a coin's value. Coins that are graded M65 or higher are considered to be in excellent condition and are highly prized by collectors. For the 1937 Crusades wheat penny, a coin that is graded MS65 or higher could be worth several $100s, depending on the market demand at the time. The 1935 wheat penny is a notable coin in the Lincoln cent series, which was first introduced in 1909. The wheat penny, named for the wheat stalks depicted on the reverse side, was produced by the wheat stalks depicted on the reverse side until 1958. The 1935 wheat penny holds particular significance for collectors due to its historical context, relatively low mintage, and the condition in which it has survived over the decades. The 1935 wheat penny was minted during the Great Depression, a time of economic hardship for the United States. This period influenced the design, production, and circulation of coins, including the Lincoln wheat cent. The obverse of the coin features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, the two stalks of wheat are shown on either side of the inscription, 1 cent, symbolizing the nation's agricultural roots. The 1935 version of this coin is part of the broader series of wheat pennies, which were produced to honor Lincoln and serve as a symbol of American strength and resilience during difficult times. In terms of mintage, the 1935 wheat penny was produced in relatively high numbers, with a total of over 130 million coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint. The Philadelphia Mint did not use a mint mark, so coins produced there are simply referred to as no mint mark coins. The 1935 wheat penny also has versions struck at the Denver and San Francisco mints, each bearing their respective mint marks. However, the Philadelphia version remains the most common, and the mint mark of the coin plays a significant role in determining its rarity and value. The value of the 1935 wheat penny is largely dependent on its condition. Like most coins, the better the condition, the higher the value. A coin in circulated condition, which shows visible signs of wear, may only be worth a few cents. In contrast, a well-preserved coin in uncirculated condition could fetch a higher price. Coins in extremely fine or mint state condition can be worth several dollars, with certain versions reaching upwards of $10 to $20 or more, depending on market demand. The 1935 wheat penny is often sought after by collectors due to its relatively low mintage compared to other years in the series. The 1935 coin is considered a key date in the wheat penny series, meaning it is one of the more difficult years to find in good condition. This is due in part to the high circulation of the coin during the Depression, as well as the fact that many of these coins were used extensively in daily transactions and were not stored or preserved in the same way as more modern coins. Another factor that affects the value of the 1935 wheat penny is the potential for errors. Like many coins from this era, the 1935 wheat penny is sometimes found with errors that occurred during the minting process. These errors can range from minor mistakes, such as off-center strikes, to more significant issues, like doubled dies or misaligned designs. These error coins are often highly prized by collectors, as they are rarer and more difficult to find. A 1935 wheat penny with a notable error can command a much higher price than a standard non-error coin, especially if the error is particularly striking or unusual. The 1935 wheat penny also holds appeal for those interested in the historical aspects of coin collecting. Coins from the 1930s were produced during a time of great economic and social change in the United States. The Great Depression had a significant impact on the nation, and the production of coins, like the wheat penny, was part of the broader effort to provide currency for a struggling economy. The 1935 wheat penny is a tangible link to this era, making it a valuable addition to any collection of Depression-era coins. In addition to its historical significance, the 1935 wheat penny is a popular coin for those interested in completing a Lincoln cent collection. The Lincoln cent series is one of the most widely collected series in the United States, and many collectors focus on acquiring every year and mint mark of the wheat penny, including the 1935 version. As with other coins in the series, the 1935 wheat penny can be found in a variety of conditions, and collectors often seek out the highest quality examples to add to their collections.